Okay, so I thought I started recording, and I did this whole 5-minute spiel, and I didn't hit record, and my mic was muted. So I unmuted my mic, I hit the little video camera button, started talked for about 2.5 minutes, and realized it still wasn't recording. Third time's the charm, though. The little numbers are moving, so I know I'm recording, dang it. I just want to get what's in my mind out onto the camera, so I will be doing very little editing of this video, if any. So, I rode my bike to the gym today. It's about 9 miles away from my house, so it's 50 minutes, roughly, that's what Google says. And so I rode my bike to Walmart first to pick some things up. And on my way, I stopped at an intersection, and a gentleman stopped at the intersection with me, also on his bike. He started chatting, very outgoing young man. He started chatting with me, and when it was clear for us to go, we crossed the intersection, we started riding, and we rode together for a few minutes. And then he complimented my legs, which wasn't too weird because, it wasn't, and he just said, he mentioned how it looks like I've been riding bikes for a while because I do have big thighs. And so I wasn't too put off by that comment. It definitely made me put my guard up, but I wasn't put off by it. So we're riding, and he's talking about how he's going to his boy's house. I forgot his name was like Ezekiel or Emmanuel, or started with an E, I think. Ethan, maybe. I don't know. And he mentioned that I should go with him. And I politely said, oh, well, I have to go to the gym right after I'm done at Walmart. So we ride all the way to Walmart, and this is what sent the red flag. The only reason I wrote his number down on my arm was because he mentioned, oh, do you want me to wait out here until you're done in Walmart? I was like, heck no. I tried censoring myself in the middle of that. But I was like, heck no. You skedaddle. I'm going to go buy some stuff and then go to the gym, and you're not going to be anywhere around here. Obviously, I didn't say that. But that's why I took his number down, was because I was just so scared that he was going to wait outside of Walmart for me. So I went to the gym, and I ended up going home early because I messed up I don't know why I'm pointing, but I messed up my elbow a little bit. My elbow's been bothering me for 2 weeks now. I thought it healed over the weekend. It was feeling fantastic until yesterday I was vaulting over something and I did it underhand, and my thumb is what... I'll wait, camera. My thumb is what triggers the elbow to start hurting. It's something to do with this in here. Some tennis elbow bullcrap. But anyways, so I went home early, and on my way home, I got a flat tire. So I had to walk my bike about half an hour, 45 minutes home. And I forgot to mention before, the bike ride is about 9 miles from home to the gym. And so, another 9 miles back. But I texted my mother to let her know that I was home safe right as I was walking past my window, because I was just about to turn left to go down this little pathway that leads to our doors because we live in an apartment building. Well, right as I was as I was walking, I noticed that there's a guy walking on the other side of the street, and he was walking in the opposite direction, so we were going to cross paths like this. Well, then, as I crossed the yard a little bit to go to my door. Me and the guy had crossed paths, and I just kind of glanced behind me just out of, not paranoia, but just out of caution. And I noticed that the guy had not only crossed the road, but he was now going my way. So I whipped out my phone, and my phone was dead. Actually, it was on 4% battery, but it was on airplane mode. I dialed 911, didn't hit call, but I bring the phone up to my ear. I say, hey, yeah, I think I have the wrong apartment. All the lights are off, because I leave the lights off when I'm not home, obviously. I said, all the lights are off. I was like, okay. Oh, you're around the corner. Okay. Okay, I thought you were on the corner. Okay. And then I'm pretending to still talk on the phone. And I bring my bike around, and I didn't know what those apartments were numbered. But the second that I saw it, I was like, oh, okay, 162. Oh, okay, I had the wrong apartment. And then, I went around the corner and knocked on the neighbor's door. I was just like, I think this guy followed me. And so I knocked on the lady's door, and she answered. And I said really lowly, I said, I think this guy followed me. He was walking the opposite way on the other side of the street, but when I turned around, he had crossed the street and he was following me. And so we went to peek around the bushes, and he had stopped at the corner, because how it is like, here's the corner to my apartment complex, like here's, and this is the entrance where the cars drive into the complex. The lady lives here, and I lived right here, so the guy had followed me, and then he was stopped on the corner after I turned the corner. So that was scary as hell. Not going to sugarcoat it. I mean, obviously it's terrifying, but yeah, that's how my night has been. Thankfully though, while I was leaving the gym, I saw one of my acquaintances, not quite a friend yet, we're getting there, sweet girl named McKenna. And when I mentioned that I was going to ride my bike home, she basically forced her jacket upon me, which I'm wearing for this video to showcase how amazing it is. Looks like a Neapolitan ice cream. It's brown and then chocolate and vanilla and then strawberry and delicious. Anyways, so that's how my, gosh darn it, camera. I have all the drivers installed for it, yet it still does this. Maybe it's the lighting. I'll blame the lighting this time, camera. Anyways, so that's how my night has been. There's nothing much else I can say about that, except, when you guys are out there walking, especially at night, but even during the daytime, as I mentioned with my first story, when you guys are out there walking, especially by yourselves, keep your phone charged. My rule of thumb is if it hits 20%, I notify my family. And then if it hits like 15%, I'll put it on airplane mode so I can still call 911 if I need to. You also, if you have a lot longer walk than, 30 minutes, you should probably turn on airplane mode even faster. I had a battery pack with me, but it was apparently dead. And it was frustrating because it's a really good battery pack. And I don't remember using it since the last time I charged it, but apparently I had, because it only charged my phone like 4% before it died. So, but yeah, just be safe out there, guys. Creeps can come in all shapes and sizes and genders and sexual preferences, and don't think just because you're a guy you're safe. Don't think just because it's the daytime you're safe, because you never are safe, not in this day and age. Got real there for a second on you guys, but just be safe, man. That's all I can say. Life's too short to take stupid, unwarranted risks, So with that, good night. Enjoy the rest of your week. And yeah, I'll see you guys next video. Deuces.